Yo, you two, what's going on, man? Chilling. I'm at my mom's house. I'm sitting inside my truck, you know what I'm saying, thinking. And I get to drinking this shit. And certain thoughts just roll across my mind and shit. Based off the discussions I have with people and the conversations and things we talk about. And I've literally come to a realization that motherfuckers really do treat you how they feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, some motherfuckers can fake that funk shit and make it look like it's something that it's not. And then other motherfuckers really treat you exactly how they feel about you. It's just really you don't be paying attention to the signs, more so. Like, the shit be in neon lights when I think about it. Like, a lot of times you have to follow a motherfucker's actions. You feel me? Like, if you want to make the shit something else that it isn't, a person feels one way about you, you feel a complete another. But they're showing you through their actions that they really don't be on the same shit you're on. That's not to say they don't like you, but they really don't be on the same shit you on. Like, actions, effort, time spent, activities, what you feel like a person's worth. Like, a motherfucker really does treat you how they feel about you. And it wasn't until just about an hour ago that shit had dawned on me that shit is really like that, yo. It's really like that. And I've caught myself doing this shit to motherfuckers. It's like, one girl will bring one side out of me, and another girl will bring another side out of me. That's not to say that I don't care about each person or whatever the case may be. So, man, one girl will make me want to do everything for pay all the bills. And I'm not even the bill paying type, yo, but there is a such thing as a motherfucker making you act out of character to the point where you be wanting them to be just comfortable. Like, you ever like the motherfucker so much you just want them to be comfortable? You don't want nothing else from them. You don't want to take anything from them. You just want to make sure they're happy. And then another girl is just like, I like you, but I'm not really head over heels wild about it, but I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you treat that person exactly how you feel about them. Like, that shit is so nuts to me. Like, it's almost like, I don't want to say the game is needed, because I hate using the phrase game, but it's actually a very real thing. I used to think that shit was like motherfuckers be just talking shit on the internet and shit. I used to think that was the thing that motherfuckers said. Nah, man, you really have to have the knowledge to decipher if a person feels a way about you. You have to decipher and have enough experience and knowledge to understand that if a person feels a way about you, that they gonna act a certain way and do a certain list of shit. And a lot of times the list of shit, it varies from people. Like, some people buy you stuff when they care about you. I notice with women, when women really care, they'll spend money on you. Like, when a woman doesn't care, she try to make you spend all the money on her. And that's just kind of like a gist of it per se. But it's more so like, you can meet somebody and they like you, and it's like, they kind of like you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll fuck with you every now and then and, give you a little bit of energy. Like, and you have to also understand the person you talking to. Some motherfuckers might be shy. Some motherfuckers might be closet free. Some motherfuckers might be pure out nasty. Like, what I'm saying is, sometimes you bring out different sides in different women. Like when you meet a woman, a lot of times, a girl will tell you some shit like, oh, I don't fuck on the first date. No, you just don't fuck me on the first date. And I'm not making this about that. I'm saying motherfuckers literally treat you how they feel about you. A girl can meet you the first time she meets you, and she's so attracted to you, she can't help but want to get naked. And I'm not making this about a girl getting naked, but I'm saying she's literally treating you how she feels about you. And then she'll meet another motherfucker and be like, I'm not really on it like that, and I'm really just chilling and mellowing out, and, I just want to have a good time. I'm getting out of the house, and it's good to see you. I'm just comparing, situations that I'm actually been in and things that I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? I'm just comparing those to the shit I was just thinking about just earlier. I was like, damn. Motherfuckers really do treat you like they feel about you. And then you have motherfuckers, they act like they play a role with you. Like, that's not to say they don't like you, but they don't really be on it like that with you. But because they like you, and you know, they care about you. It's like they give a little bit. They pump up certain aspects of their personality to try to make themselves, you know, come across as a different person when they're not really that person in real life. Like some motherfucking girls, like, okay, I'll give you like this, right? Some chicks you meet, they can be really, really real bitches, but they have nice qualities about them. But the majority of the time, they're a bitch. And I try to use the word bitch so loosely, but what I'm saying is like you, that same girl that's a bitch, you take her and put her around a motherfucker she really like and she really fuck with. It's like that motherfucker turned into the sweetest girl ever. Hey, you need anything? You hungry? Can I cook you something? Can I do something for you? Like, and I notice with women, you know, a lot of times that if a motherfucker really care about you, they give. They listen. When a girl cares about you, she moves her schedule around. She makes plans. Hey, she plans shit with you. She treats you different. She lets you chill in her house any kind of way. Like, I used to be, okay, basically what I'm getting at, I used to be like, man, bitches ain't shit. I used to really believe that. Nah, it's the bitches I was fucking with that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that bitches ain't shit, but I'm just saying, like, it isn't so broad as I thought it was. Like, what I'm saying is there is a such thing as good girls. That's not to say them good girls don't cheat, don't do fuck shit. But I'm saying is, you know, a lot of times with with a girl that is a good girl, you know what I'm saying, per se, she is the same person as the bad girl. It's just that she's highlighting the good girl aspect. You're bringing more of the good side out of her because she cares more about you. When a motherfucker don't give a fuck, they show you they don't give a fuck. They might not show you so blatantly they don't give a fuck, but you can tell related off their effort. And that's another thing that kind of trips me out with what I just was thinking about earlier. Like, man, you can't fake effort. You can feel some type of way towards somebody. You can want them. You can want to spend time with them. You know, it could be it could be this whole circle jerk of emotions. I'm not referring to anything, but I'm just saying, like, it could be this whole like thing where you just going on an emotional roller coaster ride over somebody that don't even give you no time or effort like that. And the whole time you looking at this motherfucker like you think they really like you like that because of what they're saying, but the actions ain't matching what they're saying. And I'm starting to really, like, it really hit me just earlier as I was drinking because I'm kind of slick, like tipsy and shit. Like, yo, motherfuckers really do treat you exactly how they feel about you. Like, everybody tailors their effort different. Like, you know, some people are consistently the same people. And then some people are kind of like, they maneuver different parts of their personality and they highlight those parts of those personality based off who they're dealing with at the time. You know what I'm saying? You might be dealing with a girl that you kind of attracted to, and it's like, I see you when I see you. And then you deal with somebody that you really want. Listen, I can't come to work today. Boy, I love ground, bro. So I'm sitting around my mom's house and I'm just thinking about that shit, man. Like, motherfuckers really be playing a role with you. Maybe that's just the alcohol thing. Like, motherfuckers really be full on, like, Tom Cruising with your ass. Like, you, Denzel Washington with your ass. Like, nigga, you know, okay, you ever seen Training Day? Training Day, Denzel played the role, that shit out that role in Training Day. But Denzel Washington is an actor. But watching that Training Day movie, you really think he's like that. The way he played that character, you would think that that's who he was in his day-to-day life. What I'm saying is people do the same thing with the people they talk to, they date, whoever they fucking with. Like, man, the realization of the shit I was just thinking about earlier, I was like, man, motherfuckers, like, you can talk to somebody and know they're smart enough to do some shit, but it's just like, or know they got it in them to care. Like, I see shit in people. But motherfuckers really do treat you how they feel about you. Excuse me, it's Crown Royal. But based off the effort that a person gives, if a motherfucker is nonchalant about a lot of shit, 9 times out of 10, they don't care as much as you think they care. Like, and that's the thing about caring and giving a fuck and effort and stuff. You can't fake effort. Like, some motherfuckers just got, unless you got an abundance of time, like, which is what's crazy about what I'm experiencing right now. Like, so I'm doing this trucking thing. And back then, I used to have, 5 or 6 girls I was talking to and shit. Like, I was just before I started doing this. Now that my time is limited, I nail that shit down to the motherfuckers I really want to see. Like, the people I really give a fuck about, because my time is limited. So it's like, I don't have free time to just be like, yeah, I just go on a date with a random ass motherfucker, and yeah, we can hang out and we can do stuff. But no, I don't be liking this bitch like that. It's just like, okay, we can just go out, whatever. Because you got time to bullshit. When your time is limited, you really find out who the fuck you like. When you trying to accomplish some shit with your life and you putting your time in the actual self-improvement, you find out who you really like. You can't fake who you really like. Like, motherfuckers can give you compliments, make you feel good, say sweet stuff. But what I'm saying is that effort, and that shit is a motherfucker, man. That effort is a motherfucker. You can't fake effort. You can't. God, I can tell I'm drunk. I'm talking like a motherfucker. Jesus. You can't copy and paste effort. Like, you can tell when a motherfucker like you. It's almost like the shit is obvious when you really sit. It's just a motherfucker. All you got to do is really sit down and actually think about it, bro. Like, does this motherfucker like me or not? What does she do for me? Yeah, and I'm telling you, like, a chick can sit there and be like, man, I can't stand you, fuck you, yada, yada, yada. Man, listen, if there's one thing I've learned about women, bro, it's just their actions. God, I'm leaning. Their actions and their words don't halfway line up a lot. I'm not calling women liars. I'm not saying anything bad about women. It's just like, a lot of times what a girl says and a lot of times what a girl does is two completely different things. And if you follow her actions and how she acts toward you and the things that she does, it's almost like the shit is really in your face. Like, well, motherfuckers really be ignoring it. And that shit is got me tripped out, man. But I'm finna get this truck. I'm almost 2 shoes from the wind drunk. I'm not driving, obviously, before you motherfuckers believe that I am. God damn it. But I am feeling tipsy. And this is the thing. So I don't know. That shit hit me like a bag of bricks earlier, and I had to just make one of these little YouTube videos, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna go back in the house because a nigga finna drink some more. So, yeah.